We know that a tractor trailer right now is partially hanging off of this exit from 787 to Rensselaer and the Empire State Plaza. On Monday night, Mark Triolo entered this speedway on Aviation Road in Queensbury. If we can see in the shot here, I'm going to step out just again, just to give you an indication of the significance, the level of the response here. This is the Special Services team. It's hot out, so a lot of them want ice cream. So just right in the middle.
Perfect.
Lay it on like that. Developers have managed to preserve the character of the old Draper School. There's original tile, original floors, but brand new rooms. I want to introduce you to Cassandra. Cassandra is a new friend of mine, and she's one of the youngsters here that has enjoyed free meals thanks to the United Way. It has improved dramatically in recent hours, but still a lot of work left to do. If you take a look at the grounds here, using rope tied to trees, rescuers pulled 4 people to safety from this cliff. Breaking news, one of the men accused in a quadruple homicide in Troy is now facing a new murder charge after appearing in city court this afternoon. Mayor Rob Allen praising the work of first responders, sharing with us an example of one elderly woman who was rescued from her home. That is the kind of situation that they are dealing with in Hoosick Falls. Siena men's basketball coach Jimmy Patsos denies allegations made against him during a news conference this afternoon. Eric, I'm doing a Kevin McAllister with 90-degree temps in the forecast like that. Boy, that's exciting. Images of jerseys like these have been trending online all summer. Albany police identify the person killed in the city's first homicide of the year. Breaking news tonight, President Donald Trump ordering U.S. military strikes on Syria. Tabitha Potter has been carrying this t-shirt for 3 days.
Because it reminds me of him.
Her son Dominic LaFountain was wearing it before he drowned in Sacandaga Lake Monday.
I just want to touch him. I want to see him. I want to hear his voice.
The 12-year-old was wading through shallow water at the Northampton campgrounds in Mayfield when he slipped into a much deeper area.
I couldn't get to him quick enough to save him.
Officials arrived shortly after, but dive teams needed to be called in from the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office and the Corinth and Glens Falls Fire Departments. It took them 45 minutes to get there. Dominic's body was pulled from the lake about 3 hours later.
If there was a dive team here, it probably would have made a difference in my son's life.
Fulton County had a dive team until about 5 years ago when it was dissolved due to cutbacks. Potter is joining Fulton County Sheriff Richard Giardino's call to bring it back.
Well, it's an awful lot of money to spend, but you know what? If it was your grandson or your niece or your child, you know, and we save one life, it'd be worth it.
Now Tabitha is planning her son's funeral, hoping through her grief she can prevent other families from experiencing the same pain. Around here,
thank you.
There's not much talk about what you can't do. At Towpath Industries, employees like Gail Chase do it all.
I'm just as good as anybody else, but might be slower in different things, but...
The work center inside the Schoharie ARC employs about 50. Most with some form of a disability.
They are my friends.
Staff packages batteries and sorts recyclables. They also manufacture things like floor cleaning pads.
Just come in here and work.
And decals for state police cruisers.
It says New York State Police decals on it.
For years, profitability was a secondary concern.
If we don't figure out a way to make it self-sustaining and make it a profitable enterprise, we can't survive.
Fuse Hub, a not-for-profit helping New York manufacturers, sees no reason why Towpath can't be more competitive.
Money, money.
And the whole goal here is to actually bring Towpath, to profitability.
Fuse Hub is helping Towpath become sustainable.
How we warehouse our product, how we process our product, how we package and ship our product, and making recommendations
For staff, growth represents long-term job security.
I don't know, I just feel better being here than anywhere else.
And a chance to welcome others into a community determined to prove through their work they're capable of anything.
Like you accomplish something in life.
For the Capital Region Business Beat, I'm Terry Stackhouse. Being blamed for sickening dozens who've served this century-old brick building.
The structure itself is falling apart.
Several retired police officers gathering outside the Albany Police Department's South Station with Union VP Greg McGee.
The city's basically saying, yep, a dollar is more important than a person's life.
McGee says at least 53 people who have worked at the building have or have had cancer. Cass Pollock, living with leukemia, estimates even more.
Probably triple that amount. Just going by the amount of funerals I've gone to in the last 10 years.
Mel LaRose says following the deaths of Albany detectives Kevin Meehan and Jason Martin, he had an epiphany.
I started thinking, I could have got it from this building too.
Pictures taken inside show a building they say is falling apart.
Concrete walls are crumbling. The air vents themselves are covered in dirt, black soot.
Mayor Kathy Sheehan says millions have been invested in the building and air quality samples have been deemed safe.
We stand ready to look at additional space, look at other space for the police department if that building is problematic.
Acting Police Chief Robert Sears says he's anxious to know if conditions are causing cancer, but without evidence, there's little he can do.
There's just nothing that says that the building's making people sick, and I can't go put a padlock on that door if I got no proof.
Many retirees, however, say South Station should simply be demolished and replaced so those who protect and serve are safe after they turn in their badge.